Welcome back. Part of El Paso's lawless history and legendary past involves lawmen who took on the border community. And here to talk about it, we now have Bernie Sargent with the El Paso County Historical Commission. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
So we have a program that was focusing on the history of one man in particular, Dallas Stoudemire. Who was he to El Paso?
Dallas was brought to El Paso under the influence and suggestion of his brother-in-law, Stanley Doc Cummins, to clean up the downtown. There was a situation where you had the business leaders downtown, referred to as sporting crowd, who were running the billiard parlors, the brothels, the saloons, and so on, trying to usurp their control at a time when El Paso was about to experience tremendous growth. That was 1881 when the railroads came in. And then you had the business leaders, elected business leaders like Joseph McGoffin, who was the mayor, who felt that we should probably clean the downtown up. But they had a heck of a time getting a marshal, a city marshal that could do that and wouldn't be influenced by alcohol or by the sporting crowd. Well, when Doc Cummings suggested his brother-in-law, who was up in Socorro, New Mexico, and had a great reputation for, let's just say, not taking any guff from anybody, the city leaders, the alderman, the mayor, hired him on the spot, brought him down here, and that was his mission, to clean it up. And when he was sober, he did a pretty good job. But the problem was, it was like a Jekyll and Hyde with Stoudemire. When he was sober, he was great. He was a ladies' man, very handsome, well-dressed. But when he was consuming alcoholic beverage, forget it. You didn't want to be around him.
And we just saw a little bit of a video from the program that you're going to be having a showing of here today. So how accurate is what's going on? The way it's portrayed, it features you and other local experts. So is it true to what was going on?
Well, the premise was good. There was some inaccuracies. I know that our reenactment group, Six Guns and Shady Ladies, we spent a lot of time reenacting it and trying to live up to the letter of the press, so to speak, what was reported. And we all gathered together to watch this broadcast that was presented on the American Heroes channel. And it was fun to watch, and it really did talk a lot about El Paso and the surrounding area. But the accuracy, they took a lot of poetic license.
Yeah, like in the part of the clip that we were showing there, guys hiding behind a barrel. We actually know from history it was a pile of bricks. I mean,
yes.
But it's small things like that, right?
Yeah, and that's typical of almost any of the westerns that you see. There's not a lot of accuracy involved, and even the professionals that put together these legends and lies, as they're referred to on one of the networks, we watch those and you go, I don't know where they're getting that information, but what the heck, it's a lot of fun to watch.
So what's going to be going on today? If people come out, you guys are going to be talking more about it?
Well, 2 hours, from 10 to 12, we're going to be on the El Paso History Radio Show talking about it. And then 2 o'clock at the El Paso Museum of Art, we're going to be discussing it, showing the complete video, as well as having a question and answer segment afterwards where we will have on display the weapons that Dallas would have been carrying, as well as George Campbell and some of the others that were involved in the gunfight that really set the tone for this whole saga.
All right, perfect. Now, the info is there on the screen there. We had it a little bit. Again, the free screening coming up today. And we have a lot of interesting stuff to talk about and stuff to look at as well.
Absolutely. Please come on out and watch it with us.
All right, well, thanks very much for joining us. And stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.